let's move on to another person who's just decided to become the most violent person in the whole wide world. We're talking about Kanye West.
Hi, Kanye.
My God, I feel like his life is just a living testament or like a manifestation of his song lyrics. You remember how he was talking about after, she gives you 4 children, she divorces you, but now she's tied to you for 18 years. See, Kim Kardashian has like 4 children by him. And then like he was ordered to pay child support to the tune of $200,000
US dollars
per month for 18 years. But that's not here now.
Neither here nor there.
Ivo, kizungu imekata. But I think Kanye West has been on this mission to self-sabotage. And initially when he would do things that are not very normal, we would all say this is his genius working, okay? Kanye West is a genius. He knows what he is doing. And so, as sometimes you can see the level of genius and where it is. You can see how he executed something and you're like, you know what, that was smart. That was really, really smart. But sometimes he does something and you start questioning yourself. You're saying, is that smart or am I stupid for believing what he is doing? Anyway, he has been trending for the whole year. Let's just be honest. 2022 has been Kanye West's year. Okay, Alisama, COVID, you had your time for 2 years. This year is my year. From him losing brand partnerships with, big brands and he got out of it. But people are also saying that maybe it's because he had talked about getting out of his contracts before, so well and good now. And then he was banned from all social media sites, from Instagram to Twitter to everywhere. However, he got back on Twitter. And then, after getting back on Twitter, he went on with the same anti-Semitic rants and then posted a very unflattering picture of the boss of Twitter, who is Elon Musk. Ata mimi ungepost na mimi ndo the owner of Twitter, ningekutoa wewe and all your children, your wife, your ex-wife, all of you, I would have gotten rid of you. But Elon Musk came out to clear out the air and said the reason Kanye West was removed from Twitter is because I tried my best, despite that he again violated our rule against incitement to violence. Account will be suspended. And just clarifying that his account is being suspended for incitement to violence, not the unflattering pic of me he posted being hosed down by Ari. Frankly, I find those pics to be a very helpful motivation to lose weight. But let's not forget, apart from those anti-Semitic rants that he was doing, he even posted a picture of a swastika.
Yes, and that's what
on his Twitter that was live for a few hours. And you're thinking, what's wrong with you? And then got on a podcast and started saying how he finds, as bad as Hitler was, he does find a few good attributes
he
about
said
it.
He actually doesn't find anything terribly bad with him, that he is okay with him because he made a few inventions, that he could be bad, but he doesn't think that he was that bad. He invented highways and he invented a microphone, which he uses for his own purposes as an artist to make music. So for that reason, he cannot say that he is bad. That he thinks Nazis, Nazis are okay people. Like, it's all right. They were just Nazis. They were just living their lives.
Because he's fallen out with the Jewish community, and given how most of them are running a few things that, could be crucial to how the world runs, he feels like because he's fallen out with them, he better be on the other team, okay? He better declare
what other
that
team,
he's with
though?
the other team.
Because he did speak horribly about Beyonce and Jay-Z just the other day. He said that they're part of the Illuminati and they keep sacrificing people. He even was so bold to say that he's sacrificed his own mother for him to get to that level. And the reason why he can continue to say bad things and continue to speak his truth online is because he hasn't offed anyone, and so therefore they have nothing incriminating to hold against him. And it just keeps going on. Like, he spoke with one of the most, an actual Nazi and Holocaust denier. Like, he sat down with the Holocaust denier, and even the Holocaust denier was like, we need to go on break. We need to go on break because this man has said way too much. What do you mean?
I think it could be a mental health crisis.
No, this is not
but
a
if
mental
it's not
health
that,
thing.
I feel like he's just decided that this is who he's going to be,
I
and
don't
he won't
know.
make any apologies for that. But it's such a self-sabotaging thing to do to yourself. Like the implications of what you're saying and what you're doing, given your platform and the people who look out to you and the people who you could influence with the words you use, you know, I feel like the implications are very huge, and he really doesn't care about that, and maybe he should.
You know it's bad. You know you've gone off the wagon when Donald J. Trump,
Says you're crazy.
refuses to let you be his running mate. One of the most controversial people in the world refuses to associate with you to this extent. Like, do you understand? Kanye West is off the wagon and there's nothing we can do about it. I feel like he needs to find his minders. His minders need to be a little bit more mindful because they've just let him go online and do whatever. This man wakes up in the morning, decides he's going to choose violence, and unfortunately he chooses the worst kind of violence, you know? Imagine how happy Adidas is now that they dropped him.
You know, I can't wait for him to open his own app, because I feel like he's been banned from everywhere. He is no longer on Twitter. He's no longer on Instagram. I think the next step for him
Is to do the Trump
open
thing and open
because
his
he
own.
obviously can't be on TikTok because he said his daughter and his ex-wife are doing the most. A child should not have it. You know what? Open your own account. We will go there. We will listen to you from there. But apart from that, I just feel sorry for him. But
But where are all his friends though?
I refuse to judge somebody who is not in my tax bracket.
No, well, where are all his friends though?
He's cut off all his friends.
But
Remember
it doesn't
the
matter.
way
He-
David Chappelle actually talked about it, like
Yeah.
in length. And he went on to say whenever Kanye would do something, he would be on the next flight to the ranch. And they'd go and talk to Kanye and everything. And then it became a trend.
Yeah.
Where he does something and all his friends show up and everything. So people started giving up on him because it's like how long can you help somebody who doesn't want to be helped? At some point, they have to make a decision. You know what? Maybe I'm screwing things up. Maybe I need to tone it down.
You know it's bad when you think Kim Kardashian was good for Kanye.
Yeah.
You know it's bad when you're like, damn, she was actually managing all of this. She's a
You know
goddess.
it's bad when David Chappelle makes a bit about you and says, at some point, I was just like, you know what? Let me see how this goes, you know?
You know,
For David Chappelle to even give up on you,
Dave
like all your
Chappelle who
friends.
drags his friends up until the end.
He was like, you know, I'll see how this plays out. Okay, let me sit back for this one. And then
Child.
he mentioned the Jews. And I was like, you're on your own. I cannot even been seen with you.
You know what? We probably need to shut up because we have spoken enough about the Jews. Let's move on.